Right, everybody, make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me in Rumble as we play more brotato. Yeah, I'm gonna play Hiker this time with hiking poles. And we basically just want to move as much as possible. Because if we look at his character, let me explain it. We earn 5 materials for every 10 steps we take. We get +1 max HP for every 80 steps we take, and all speed modifications are increased by 10%. However, 50% less materials are dropped, and we have -5 speed. So that's going to be the big problem as playing as this character. I just realized I didn't have none of the sound on. General. Let's put it on a cool 35. Anyways, like I was saying, real quick, make sure to like, subscribe, and go follow me on Rumble. Yeah, so you want to move as much as possible. Money's going to be a bit hard to get early game because the waves are short. And our survival is not going to be easy, and, why did I just grab that? I don't know why I always take the gentle alien. I always think, like, more enemies is good until there's, like, 300% more enemies and I'm dying. Then I'm like, it's fine, and then I just die. But yeah, like I was saying, this character is... There's really not many playstyles of this character. There's really only one of just going fast. Because that's all he can do. Whereas Speedy at least has a few other sort of playstyles you can do. Like you can add to just the going fast. This guy's basically nothing but going fast. And using hiking poles. But one good thing, hiking poles does give support. I mean, we're getting +15 harvesting. I mean, we get an extra $15 at the end of the wave. Just from that, and it combines with our harvesting, which is at 16, because it increases 1 for everything wave we beat. Or is it level up? I think it's every level up we get an extra harvesting and then HP at the same time. I'm actually not sure. I have found that Abyssal Terrace is in fact harder than the Craft Zone. Because I have played on the Crash Zone recently. Not on the channel, but just in general, I've played it. And that was so much easier. I was able to actually like, get to the boss. Of course, I was playing like pacifist, and I got to the boss. Of course, I died. Because I couldn't kill the boss. And I completely forgot to get like any health regen upgrades. I just had like 100 HP and a ton of armor. Now, one leech always seems to come on this wave, and leeches are very hard because you can't really dodge them, because they charge straight forwards, they have a lot of health, and lastly, oh my goodness, we're getting so many of these guys, cursed aliens, and yeah, they also shoot twice, so you can't really go around them, you really just have to kill them and walk away. Yeah, I mean, it is less armor, which sort of hurts. Coupon's really good early game, because you can save a ton of money. It'll pay itself off just from buying weapons, but it also helps, because then you have a little bit of extra cash to go around after that. We gotta make a return on our investment, you know? Otherwise it wasn't worth it. Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, but as you see, we are getting a good bit of money every now and then because of the walking equals money thing, which means we do get a lot of extra money compared to some other characters. But we're just weak. Alright, handcuffs? No, I kind of want more HP. I only ever take the shackles because a lot of characters you really don't need a lot of speed. Where are all my weapons? Hello? It's not gonna give me a single weapon, huh? This game hates me right now. I need more luck, obviously, because like I have all 6 these and it just doesn't give me anything of value at all. We want range as well because hiking poles do more damage per range we have. And they also give us more range for every step we take, which I think at minimum is 20 steps. Now we have to take 80 to get more HP. As you see there, we are getting range. It just randomly pops up. That is from the hiking poles, and it is permanent as well. It's not temporary. We need more health regen. That's what we're lacking here, and that's why we're not healing. One good thing about Hiker is he's sort of like a ranged melee character. Because he attacks farther away. He's not like all the other ranged characters where he's like minus range or you want very low range. No. As Hiker, you want like maximum range. And for things like the spear and the hiking pole, you really want a lot of range because it can stab through multiple enemies. But for like the fists, you want low range because you can do a lot of damage with just punching. But for anything that just stabs straight forwards instead of like the fist, which punch really fast, because the range lowers the speed. When the speed and lowering the speed technically lowers the damage. But for things that stab and have infinite pierce, then you want lots of range. But for the things that swipe and just hit forwards, those are not as good than the things that stab like this does. Like the sword does good with more range, even if it is a bit slower, because it both stabs and swipes. Alright, I find that the loot aliens are harder to kill here, because I feel like they have more HP. Like, I feel like I can just beat these guys up and they never die. Alright, more attack speed, more range, you gotta counter it out, because look, see? Cooldown's 1.16 seconds, which is because of range. Remember, range is only half as effective on melee weapons. So this 146 plus range might as well be half of that. I'm not doing the math right now. Why did I just buy another gentle alien? It's literally killing me. As you see, we can see the stats we've gained from these. Which this one's 19. We can see the stats we gained here is 5. We've gained 5 plus max HP. And we've also... It doesn't tell much how much materials we've made. Oh yeah, it does 360. That's pretty good. This hurts too much to grab. This we want. This we also want, just because it's a bit of extra damage. Then we'll reroll one more time, and there we go. The last baby gecko. I mean, I'm not sure if we have a 100% chance to get this, or if it's just 25% chances. I actually have no clue if it stacks, how it stacks. If it's just 25% or 100% chance. I think it's only 25% chances, because I doubt with a 75% chance that half the materials would still be lying on the ground. Although it is possible that technically you could, because like how math works is even if you have a 25% chance to win something, you could technically do it for your entire life and still never win. It's possible. It's just not probable that it will happen. And also, I've noticed that for some reason in the Abyssal Terror part... Oh, did we get another wings? Hopefully that was not a unique item. Is it? No, it's just an item. That's amazing. We have plus 20% speed and 60 range from that. That is amazing. There we go, another hiking pole. We're not getting many hiking poles here. The game seems to not want us to go hiking. The game is like, no hiking for you, Noah. That is against the law, and we're going to have to put you in jail. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not illegal. You're going to jail. What was I going to do again? I'm very forgetful lately. You see, those thingies are so annoying for that reason and that reason alone, that the thing they do there. It is so annoying, because, like, yeah, if, like, two of them are stacked up on each other, you basically can't dodge it. That's why I like to either murder them instantly, or just keep my distance from them, because they wander randomly and attack randomly. Well, except when you get near them, then they, like, always attack, and I'm doing good at dodging. You see, that's what I'm saying. You have to get into the zone. You just have to relax, you know? You can't hyper-focus and just dodge everything. I mean, you can. I feel that the zone is much better, you know? You just gotta relax. Alright, I don't need any of that. Another hiking pole. Let's get a bit of knockback. I feel like that'll both help and harm us at the same time. There we go. Cursed hiking pole. So as you see, this is better odds. It has 80% melee damage, 19% range. Hopefully we can combine 2 cursed items together, because then that'll make it overpowered. Because some of the cursed items, like, dude, I got one where, like, the max on something was, like, 100% melee damage and, like, 20%, like, elemental damage or something. Something like that. And then the hiking pole, the cursed item was, like, 300% damage in total. Like, some of the cursed items can get insanely powerful, and especially because it slightly changes the words underneath of it. So, I one time got a cursed trident that did, like, 50% more damage to enemies above, like, 60% health. And then it did, like, 217% more damage based off curse. And, like, 100% based off, melee. So, it was just powerful. I do like this curse mechanic. It is lovely, and you can turn it off in the options. The Abyssal Terror DLC. The only thing now they're missing is like that whole online co-op thing instead of just the local co-op. But, you know, I don't think they'll add online co-op. But, you know, brotato is pretty good, you know. Many brotato likes have been made recently. That's what I'm calling them. Although I think it's more like, Vampire Survivor-like games, because that was first. Which I actually have played Vampire Survivor for. I don't really like it, because it's... Now, it's a good game, it's just a bit slow. And it's also, like, 10 times harder than brotato. No... Baby squid. We'll take the baby squid, we'll eat it. Alright, now let's combine these together, grab this. We got Wandering Bot. This is an amazing item, I think, because it slows things down. It's so much better than any of those other ones. Yeah, let's just do that, and then let's, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get, So 9 curse, it's based off 87 and 35%, which is basically double this. And it's +1 range every 23 steps we take. Normally it's supposed to be 25, so we lucked out there and I got the good part. Because it can mutate to where it's actually worse. I'm fairly certain I've seen it get worse before. Like, if the thing has any downsides, it will get worse sometimes. And sometimes the upsides get worse. What the... What is this boss? He just has like a spike through his head. It's like a narwhal reverse spike. I swear, the designs in this game are kind of weird. Like, imagine you just wake up one day and you go into your job and you just draw this. You're like, yeah, that's the boss. Yeah, there we go. You know, this is... I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna die here. There's no chance in Hades that I am completing this alive. Yeah, there we go. Run lost. Problem there was lack of damage. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Let's try to play someone we haven't played before. I haven't played Curious, because I think he sucks. And Captain is just the opposite of Curious, which I think is so... What I hate here is that Captain and Curious are practically the same character, but backwards. Like, I just hate it. I don't know. I don't know. Like, Vagabond is cool, but the other ones are not as cool. Let's play... Just play an old character. We could play Jack. Notice that Jack's problem is that there's still too many enemies. We could play the Cryptid. What do you do again? More trees. We get more regeneration per trees and more attack speed at the end of wave. When you dodge an attack? Oh, until the end of the wave. Oh, we gain 12 materials and XP whenever, a tree is still alive. So English, we want more trees. So therefore we should get an axe and just chop them all down and make fake trees. No. Could go communism. Redistribution of wealth. Red terror, some murder, you know. Minus range. So we really don't want to use ranged items, huh? I can't tell what's good here. I'm gonna go with saying communism, yeah? Plus 4 damage for each additional stick you have. That's a bit odd. I feel like that was not always there. No, let's just go with the pruner. This thing's actually pretty strong, because you can get a lot of heals out of it if you actually stick with it, and it's actually a pretty good melee weapon for some reason. No, I do not want to destroy those. I want those left alive. Even if there's a chance I get something out of it, I don't want it. Yeah, there we go. That's an insane amount of money. Let's get more harvesting, more attack speed, another pruner. Small fish. Coupon. No, we do not want lumberjack shirt. Normally I would love to take lumberjack shirt, and it's basically just a straight up, no downside item. But here there's no point in taking it, because we want trees to be around. They really should make something where it's like, trees are indestructible, but they act as turrets, or something like that. And for every tree around you get like minus 1% damage. I don't know, that doesn't sound balanced at all. But who am I to say? I feel like this character is kind of has nowhere to grow. Like there's no growth we can get as the cryptid. We're just this character. There's no way to expand really. I really want more XP gain. I'm still confused why we have minus range as a cryptid. And also, what cryptid is this even supposed to be? I know a good bit about some cryptids, but out of about most of them I know about nothing. So I have no clue what cryptid this is supposed to be, or even if it is one. You know, I so badly just want to destroy and tear down all these trees, but I can't. Because this cryptid is a environmentalist hippie. Which is quite bothersome and annoying. Yeah, now we get plus 25 more money. Yeah, so we make good money here. Oh yeah, I forgot, we have like no lifesteal. Which we have a lot of regen apparently. No lifesteal. And this also gives us a lot of heals, the pruners, because we get these gardens. Which these gardens make no sense to me. Like, what is this fruit we're growing? And why is the fruit the same size as the garden? Now, another thing is, we do not, I repeat, do not. You do not want, for the life of you do not want. And I'll tell you what you do not want. Mines. Because the land mines, these guys will step on them. And they will destroy your trees. Which is bad for you. You want trees. Because tree is the magic number. Treasure map, no. Another pruner. We could get the harpoon gun. Harpoon gun's pretty good. The enemies do it to be a certain distance away, and it pulls them towards you. It has inverse knockback. Another hiking, not hiking, full pruning thing. But yeah, you can get inverse knockback. It's one of your secondary stats, I think it is. Yeah, knockback here. I'm fairly certain you can get inverse of it, but there's not many things that remove knockback. There's really only things that give you knockback. Because like all these items, they have like this small added upside of plus knockback, like boxing glove, alien tongue, spring. I think the gears do the same. Like, they just randomly, that's like, well, they want to, like, balance it, because, I don't know, that's like their attempt to balance it, just add knockback to everything. Instead of, like, adding items that really give you knockback, they just add knockback things, and like 2 items that give me knockback. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? Sometimes I don't even understand what I'm saying, so if you do, you're probably lying to me. No, I did not want to destroy that. I forgot. Trees are magic, and I shouldn't destroy them because the environment, blah blah blah. Something like that. Now, Flaming Fist, really good. I would have taken that if this was a brawler run. Because here's the thing, dude, this is so good, because it has 100% this damage, and 100% of your elemental damage is done as burning. So not only do you do more damage, you attack a little bit slower, you have a lot more knockback, you also do burning damage to enemies, which stacks up really fast, even if you don't realize it. Because you're hitting like 5 enemies of each punch, minimum, and then they're all lighting on fire. So you're wasting less punches on enemies who are going to die. Like, that's actually how I won my first run, was as brawler on that, with that item. I'm fairly certain it was, at least. Then I won as one-armed, and then I went back to play as brawler, won again, and won as doctor. I did that all first try, I'm pretty sure. I also did it all off camera, because I was just done recording Brotato on camera, because I had a ton of episodes in a row where I just failed. Which for Brotato, I'm not really doing episodes anymore, because it doesn't really make sense. Brotato is just me randomly playing the game, because the episode format for that didn't really make sense, because it wasn't progressing anywhere. More health, more melee damage, reroll. I mean, we just get more better things. If something is more, it does not mean it's better. I prefer quality over quantity. Yeah, this game is... Sometimes this game feels really easy, and you feel like, oh, I'm doing so well, I could play this game with my eyes closed. In fact, I'm so good that I haven't even taken a hit. And then the next moment, you get hit by like 5 guys in a row and you die. Or you get trapped in a corner when you think you're doing well, and then you're just dead. We need more trees. You know, I haven't seen a single tree item. We need the tree item for more moolah. I wonder if there's actually a cap on how many trees can spawn. Because I'm pretty sure there's a cap on how much money can also be on the ground, but I'm not sure. Engineering is kind of useless here. We also do not want any... Oh, I got a turret. I'm so dumb. That destroys trees, which is bad. Now, blood donation's really nice. It takes 2 turns to pay off. But the 1 damage per second is kind of annoying. The only character it's good on is, like, Masochist. And that's... Oh, yeah, and the Lich. Because you want to take damage so you can heal. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure it also prevents you from gaining regen. But I'm not entirely sure about that one. Now, I'm going to get the crown here. Because I feel like this is a big harvesting run we're going on. Also, I still do not understand the anglerfish or how they function or do anything. Nor do I understand these, like, Hydra things. Like, I can almost swear they do, like, nothing. That, the anglerfish. I feel like if you look at them, they just stop moving. But I'm not entirely sure about that. But, also, do go watch me on Rumble. You know, I'm over there as well. Don't forget about that. I don't want YouTube to be the only platform I'm on. As, what was I gonna say? As, you know, if anything ever happens to YouTube, you know how to have a backup. Alright, now we get 1 fruit every 10 seconds. You can grab all that. Yeah, let's give her post, because we got a lot of dodge, right? No, we want dodge, and dodge is capped at a higher rate. Forgot about that. I mean, this is pretty good. The poison tonic, which I find it funny how we're taking a poisoned tonic. Like, how is that good for us? Yes, now we have our crown on our head. It means we are king of the trees. That's right, in the cryptid, I speak for the trees. And the trees say you have to cut them down so you don't start a forest fire. And clean up dead branches. Yeah. And you can't question that I have a crown. I speak for the trees. Only you can prevent fires in the forest by cleaning up dead brush. And not stopping and doing controlled burns and like not stopping like minor fires instantly. You gotta let some of it burn away, you know? That way it doesn't get too much, and then when it starts getting on fire, it goes out of hand. That's exactly what the trees told me. And you can't question it. That's not allowed. Alright, questioning was banned in 1987. And I was so dead there. That should have killed me. Alright, more damage. We need it, because apparently we're doing none. Another repose, because that technically gives us more damage. You know what, at least... No, because that will just destroy all the trees. You know, you could technically just play cryptid, but... you destroy all the trees. And the reason you'd want to do that is if you get the factory, then you would just have the entire place be filled to the brim with turrets. That would actually work pretty well. I ought to try that. Unfortunately, we're still yet to come across more tree items. Remember when I was playing as Pacifist, I got like 7 in a row. Which I find Pacifist to be a bit of an odd character. I'm not sure he's really well developed enough, because it feels like the game doesn't want you to kill the enemies, but it also does not incentivize you to not kill the enemies. And it really gives you no way to truly defend yourself as the Pacifist. I think the Pacifist would be better as a character who physically can't kill enemies. Like, you do 0 damage, but have, like, triple knockback. And you could turn the Pacifist into, like, a knockback-based character, or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like the current Pacifist just doesn't really go along with the idea. I feel like if you really wanted to play Pacifist, you'd play just the general character with no items. And thankfully, because we have the fish hook, this got cursed, so this is actually going to give us more. Now, it will never get rid of... It will never get rid of the negative downside I've seen, but it will boost the positive one if possible. Let's get a few less enemies, it's just too many. Normally, I'd advocate for more enemies, but today's not that day. Today's the day we tell the enemies, go away. We wave a white flag at them and tell them to get lost because they're losers, and we hurt their feelings. That way they leave. That's right, psychological warfare. We're going to break their tiny, inferior brains. Oh yeah, we're so dead here. Yeah. I don't know how to get past that boss. That boss is just impossible. Alright, let's do no more runs. That's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. That was okay at best, you know? I feel like I'll continue with the crash zone in the next one because it's far easier. As you see, I've won a lot more on the crash zone than the Abyss. The Abyss I've actually won twice, and one was with Knights on Danger Level 0, just to test them out. One was on Sailor with Danger Level 4, not even 3. Which I could have won a Danger Level 5 for that one, but, you know, whatever. So look, next time we'll play Curious and the Captain, and maybe even the Chef. I'm still feeling Curious and the Captain, because they're two opposite characters with the exact opposite in a way. But yeah, that's it.